It's a beautiful day.
There they go, and you'd get you singing. I'm 56 years old, 56 years young. For a living, I work at the naval base at Fastlane in health and safety. That's what I do to keep a roof over my head. But my passion, my hobby is radio. You know, I'm still reeling from the fact that I gave you the year, and it's so funny because you weren't listening, you weren't paying attention.
Sorry, what?
Brilliant. Paul and I are both radio amateurs. We're licensed radio hams, and we used to have a local radio station in this area. It started off as Castle Rock FM, went to Your Radio, and it died away. You know, it just sort of petered out, and we didn't have a local radio station. And we often would sit on a Saturday night, a couple of beers, and come up with these ideas. Wouldn't it be great if we could start a local radio station? But we never thought it would ever come to anything. Hey Phil. When lockdown hit, I don't know, it just seemed to happen by accident. You know, the idea was always there in the back of our heads. Paul was doing a wee radio show on Celtic Music Radio in Glasgow, did that for a few Saturdays, and it really took off, you know. And I think because people had nothing to do at the weekends, everybody was stuck in their houses, couldn't go out, couldn't socialise, and they were quite happy, you know, to tune in. That kind of kick-started it. It's all kicking off on the telly now. Is it Sia or Saya?
Sia.
There you go. I was brought up in a really musical house. There was always music on. I mean, my mum was into the 60s. I was brought up as a child in the 70s, so it was always like, there was always music on. ABBA was never far away, you know, it was always belting out. My dad was a taxi driver, and he was actually renowned for his music selection in the taxi. People loved getting into his cab because he had all the latest tracks playing. Just a really musical house. My mum's side of the family were all very musical. They were singers as well, you know. So anytime you went to family parties, it was back in the day when people sang, you didn't have the music on, the guitars would come out and all that, and people would sing. So music's always been really important to me. I'll tell you what, he never disappoints, does he?
Take the words out of your mouth.
He never disappoints.
That's
A cracking song, another great track. COVID made this happen. Came out of the ashes of the pandemic. We were scared, had no idea what was coming at us. And we just felt that we had the know-how, we had the ability to try and make that a bit easier for people and try and keep people connected.
What is next for Alan?
Retire and do this full time. That would be great. If I could make that happen, retire at 60 and take on full-time management of the station. As a job rather than just a hobby, that would be great. Good afternoon to you. It's that time of the week again, the best day of the week, Friday afternoon live drive time show from Strathleven House. Aldo and Phil with you for the next couple of hours of top-notch entertainment. Can I say that?
Really?
The best place to be on a Friday afternoon.